Welcome to Local Edition. I'm Bella Shaw. Ventura County Supervisor Linda Parks joins us, and she has mental health on her mind. Did you like that little segue?
That was good.
Good to see you.
Thank you. The state of California passed a law through initiative, which is the Mental Health Services Act, and that provided that millionaires get taxed and that money goes to mental health services, and the county of Ventura provides a lot of those mental health services. And I've been on the mental health board for about 9 years now and watching what we've been able to do with those funds. And there's some very good programs out there really doing a lot of outreach, because so many people do suffer from mental illness, and being able to find them, to get them good treatment and make them productive members of society again. You know, that's the goal. And
seeing younger and younger people with mental health issues.
Yes, absolutely.
Well.
All ages of the spectrum, and we see that severe mental illness like schizophrenia does often start with younger people in the ages of, say, from their teenage to about 21. We'll get more people that get schizophrenia in that age range. And to me, it's so important to diagnose this and get treatment early, because as it settles in, I think it gets harder and harder to work with and to try to get to recovery. So getting it early is important, and like I said, there are a lot of programs in place. We do have one hole in our program as I look at it, and that is we don't really have a place like we did with Camarillo Hospital. The state closed down all the hospitals, and as a result of that, a lot of people ended up on the streets. And we have a few in the state now, but in Ventura County, if you have a severely mentally ill friend or family member, you have to travel to another county to see them in a locked facility. So I'd like to see our county be able to have one, and looks like we might be able to pull that off in the next year or two. So
and don't forget, too, a lot of these mentally ill people end up in prison or in jails because, you know.
Absolutely. It's like the de facto residential facility, locked facility in our county and throughout the country, unfortunately. And sometimes, there are ways that we can work with them and actually basically send them on a road of recovery. So once you have done some intensive work, these people are no longer cycling through our emergency rooms, through our jails, and becoming productive members. One of the programs, for example, is peer-to-peer counseling. We find people who are on that road to recovery are really good helping those who aren't there yet. Another program that I'm looking forward to working with is working with people who refuse treatment. You know, that's a very difficult one. But working with the whole individual. You know, maybe they don't want to take their meds, but let's get them into a good diet. Let's get them off of, if they're addicted to a drug, for example, get them a good diet, get them exercise, put a roof over their head. These are the severely mentally ill people who are on the streets, don't want treatment. But I think if we bring them in, are able to work with them, work with their whole physical health, we will eventually get them on a path where they will feel comfortable starting to get medication.
Right.
The mind-body connection, and it is a very close connection, and I'm a strong proponent that we can recover, we can cure these, and the best way to do it is to work with the whole body and the mind, and we're on a good trajectory now because there is funding available, and getting them in a residential treatment will be one of those.
Because of all the diseases one can have, I think that mental illness still carries a stigma, you know.
There's a tremendous stigma, and that's probably one of the reasons people don't reach out for help, so we need to end that stigma.
Ventura County Supervisor Linda Parks, thank you so much for joining us here on Local Edition. And we thank you as well, and now we'll go back to HLN. I'm Bella Shaw.